I'm Scott, one of the developers behind the Shotgun, a spec-driven development tool for developers. I'm going to demo now how to use the Shotgun to build a new project, but later on we'll have other demos to show how to build new features into existing projects with the code-based understanding engine in Shotgun. So right now we're going to research how to build a burn rate calculator for a one-person startup. So let's let the Shotgun do some research and see what happens. All right, so the Shotgun proposed a plan of how it's going to do research. Let's go ahead with that plan and see what it comes up with. All right, so the Shotgun did a couple of web searches, and constructed this nice file for us with all this research into it. So now let's move over and build a spec. So shift+tab, that moves you over to the specification mode, and we'll push in our request for a spec and ask it to ask us clarifying questions, and let's see what it comes up with. All right, so the Shotgun came up with 6 questions. I'm going to go ahead and answer those now and then come back to it. All right, so I answered all the clarifying questions, and then the Shotgun wrote out a specification, and then it wrote out a couple of contracts of what the data model would look like or the interface, and it wrote out a nice specification for us too. So now I'm going to go ahead and shift+tab over to the plan mode. So shift+tab, planning mode, and I'm going to ask it to build a plan, and let's see what that comes up with. All right, so I had the Shotgun write out a nice plan for me, and now we're going to have it break out some tasks. So again, shift+tab over to the task mode, and then have it write a bunch of tasks for us and ask clarifying questions. So we'll see what that comes up with. All right, so I came up with a couple of clarifying questions. I'm going to go ahead and answer those now, and then we'll look at the tasks that came out. All right, so I had the Shotgun write out the tasks for me. I answered all the clarifying questions. It looks pretty good. Now let's move on. I need a Claude.md for this, so I'm going to do shift+tab to the export mode. The exporter mode will help me write a Claude.md, and let's see what that comes up with. All right, so Shotgun wrote Claude.md for this project. We have the plan, research, the specs, and the tasks. So now I'm going to go ahead and fire up Claude Code, hand this over to it, and see it generate the project. So Claude, and tell it build this project. And let's see what Claude comes up with. All right, so Claude is able to detect all of the files, the plan, spec, everything. So now I'm just going to go ahead and tell it to build, and we'll see what it comes up with. All right, so we gave the specs, plan, everything to Claude, and told it to just build. I left it to build it in like an automated way. So yeah, it just ended up building the burn rate calculator exactly how we laid it out, exactly how I answered all the clarifying questions. Obviously, this is a really simple example, but you can do this in more complicated scenarios where you explain in detail what you want, and then you just build the specification and hand it off to an AI agent. The AI agent will build it. Yeah, so thanks. Remember to like and subscribe and try out the Shotgun. Also, join our Discord. We love hearing back. We love hearing feedback from members. Thanks. Bye.